guys, I'm Amy, and you've landed on Belle Loves Bargains. That's my cow Effingham, and sometimes he co-hosts with me. He's got a lot to say. This channel is Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1.25, people. So stick around, consider subscribing, and don't forget to give me that big thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the 4 uploads I do every week, just check out the description box for more information. Enjoy! Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Hi guys, welcome to Belle's Bargains. Hey, Effingham, that was a pretty good duet. I was kind of impressed. You guys were waiting for it, weren't you? And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and... All right, enough of that. Welcome. Today is day number 5 of my 25 straight days of Christmas DIYs, but it's also, what? It's a challenge. This is the 5 for under 5 challenge. So really quickly, let's talk about who's hosting this. Boom, where's my pictures? Hold on, there it is. Let's bring that up. All right. So they do this every month on the 5th at 5 p.m. Eastern, and it's always hosted by Missy from the Crafty Cove and from Emily from Farm Charm Chic. I do that every time, Emily, sorry. And the guest host this time is Elizabeth from Southern Gmore Girls. So, which I believe is short for Gilmore, right? Southern Gmore Girls? I think so. Anyway, so super excited to do this challenge. Now, the thing for this challenge was last minute gift ideas. Well, I was like, couldn't gift ideas be crafts that you make at home? Because is there anything better than homemade gifts? I think not. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you what I made, and then I'm gonna put my gifts all together in a basket for a great big gift basket for somebody. So there's your last minute gift ideas. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, I'm so glad you've hopped on over to me on the playlist, and I hope you'll stick around. And if you really enjoy this, give me a thumbs up and also consider subscribing. We do have fun on this channel. Don't we, Effingham? I mean, I talked to a cow in my kitchen. I know, and I love you too, Effingham. And we start every video with a song. And we do Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar Tree crafts, Dollar Tree food reviews. As a matter of fact, I mean, everything on this channel, I know I'm getting there, Effingham. Everything on this channel is Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is a dollar and a quarter. That is correct, Effingham. $1.25. I can only have one addiction. If you don't know that, and not one of my regulars, not one of my besties, you don't know this yet, I can't. I mean, I'm addicted to the Dollar Tree store. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, so let's dive into what I made for you today. And I'm super excited because they all sort of coordinate very well together, which is why they're going to look fantastic in the gift basket that I'm doing with all these homemade gifts. So I'm trying to think of how this all started. I think it did start with this one. So I think this is super cute. It's a sign where I married a bunch of things from the Dollar Tree. So let's go over what I've married here. So this was just a plain wood plaque sign that they came out with. There's a whitewashed one, there's 2 other ones that are wood colored. So I chose the white one, and these are the adorable little ornaments that are the skates. Minnesota Mickey, you sent me these last year because I couldn't find them. And so I have them, but you'll see in the video how I change this a little bit and do something, take out what's on them and pull this all together. This is an ornament that just says snow. It had some greenery stuff on top of it, but here's what I did. So I took the greenery from the skates and from this, and I put it all together up there for a nice little touch on top of the sign. I added some black and white beads here. I think this is super cute. Cost, let's talk about this, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 items at $1.25. which brings us to how much? $5, people. The only thing that's not included in that cost is these beads. So technically we could take those away because I reused all of the greenery from this and these to here. And I think it's so cute. I hope you guys really like this. And I did glue down my skates. This one's glued down, and I glued this one to there so that it was always hanging the right way. And they do have little jingle bells on them right here too. Okay, so I think this is super cute. Snow. What do you think of that one? So that was the first one. Then I took they had these, they're out again this year. I think I actually bought this last year. But they had these Christmas trees. They're just one singular Christmas tree, and they're wrapped in tinsel. So I took 2 of them that coordinated. You're going to see all of my pieces coordinate today. We're in black, white, and red is what we're doing today. So I took this, and you'll see in the video, I cut it apart and sectioned it so that I would get this taller tree that's the black, the red, black and white, red, black and white, red, black and white, red. Okay? So see that? It's super cute, super easy, and it was just a fun way to take these 2 and make it a bigger tree. Not that I'm huge on, it's not tinsel though. This is kind of cool tinsel stuff. Like it's the buffalo check-ish. Anyway, I think this came out pretty cool, pretty easy, pretty simple, and just a little decorative piece, right? Then I took this house. I took 2 of them, and on the other side of this thing right here, there was, I think I took it off, didn't I? It was a chalkboard heart that was back here. So these come with the check on them and then a little chalkboard piece on them and the MDF on the side. So what did I do? I painted the sides all black. I put 2 together, I should say that. I married 2 together, glued them together. So this is a much more substantial piece. I painted the sides black. I added popsicle sticks to the top for the roof. And then I glued this beautiful ornament, which it's like it's on a faux wood piece, but look at how well that coordinates. I think it's super good. On this side, and then on this side, did the Merry Christmas sign, and it says December 25th. So just a cute little decorative piece. I feel like this could be winter. This could be Christmas. So I don't know. And I could have put just another ornament or something on this side. I was trying just to be a little bit different. Okay, so we have 2 houses. That's $250. This makes it $375. And the other things are all just little, the popsicle sticks, which is part of the stash, and the Merry Christmas, which is, there's 3 in a thing, so that's about 40 cents. So we're definitely under $5. Alrighty, so I love this side the best, obviously. But I love putting 2 of theirs together because it just makes for a better boom. It's like a heavier piece. And they stand up better and everything. So, and by the way, when you'll see in the video, so when I did the verbiage, I do it in white, white, and white, and white, and then I go black, and then I eventually end up with the sort of shadow writing. Does that make sense? Yeah. I don't have a Cricut, so. Okay, so I hope you guys like that. And then, I don't know which one to show you next, but I guess I'll show this one. So this was a Dollar Tree Plus item, and the cost was $3. And so I bought it. I thought it was super cute sign. There wasn't the bow on it. So it was $3, but I added $1.25 to that to make this $4.25. What? Yeah. Isn't that cute? So you'll see in the video, what I do is I basically just I took a nail and hammered it through each one of the snowflakes, and then it's just all tacked down on this side. It does stand on its own. This was a hanging piece. It could hang on the wall, and I decided to make it a freestanding one. So it stands, sorry, I'm not gonna do this well because I'm holding it up, but it stands, and then I put the bow up there to hide my battery pack, which is on there so that I can turn it off and on, and I can still change the batteries up there. Clever way to do it. The bow is perfect because it matches the snowflake in here. Right? So cute. So, so cute. What a great gift, too. I mean, this is just too cute and very easy to do. And then the final thing that I'm going to show you is, it's funny, I bought these twice. So I did the craft, and then I realized I bought them again. I'm like, wait, how did I do that? Well, because when I really like something, obviously I buy it twice. So there's these. They say, be merry and joy, right? So I bought them both. By the way, a really simple thing to do with these is just to go like this. Do them back to back. It's double-sided now, and you can hang it on a great big, large, like box or something like that, and it really won't matter. So that's an excellent idea. But I took these two, and I turned them into this. So can you guys see like the difference? Like, let's just do a comparison. First of all, let's talk about it. I used the buffalo check vinyl on the back. I added some Jingle Bell, that wine twine stuff, and I aged these more. So if you look at that, this Be Merry and this Be Merry, see how this is white and this one is not? Also on the back, how I aged them. Really like that. It gives it more of a vintage feel. And then see on the Joy, how I aged them. But here's what I did. So I put the vinyl on the back. Then I used shoe polish, my brown shoe polish. Went all around the edges. I went over the vinyl. I used sandpaper and sandpapered this and stressed it more because look, see how much more stressed it is now? Stressed it, aged it with the shoe polish. Then you'll notice that the bows on these were really big and long. So I took that, mine is way better. I made that bow smaller, more appropriate, and then took all the leftover ribbon, because there was leftover because I made them so much smaller, and put it up there at the tie because this is where I'm going to hang it. So the only thing I added to this was the vinyl on the back and then some of the little jingle bells to it because I thought that was super, super cute. This came out so beautiful. I love these. I think these are my favorite, and just to see the difference there. But now I have these two, so I don't know. I think I'll do the two-sided one because that's actually a pretty good idea. Okay, so love that. And this, of course, is like a wall hanging, I would say. All right, so which one is your favorite? So now hold on because I'm going to show you how I made them. And then I'm going to come back and show you my gift basket that they're all going into. So let's watch how I made them. Okay, a sign, a ornament, an ornament, and two other ornaments. And we're going to make a super cute, like, winter sign. Just putting all these elements together. So, I say, let's go. I'm going to start by outlining this with black to pop the sign. And then it's so simple because really all I'm going to do is add these pieces all together. First, I took that black magic marker and went all around the outside border of the sign. My markers were running out, so I kept switching them up. Anyway, so I went all the way just to finish off those edges like I always do. And then afterwards, I took a pencil just to darken the grooves in that just a little bit. So the snow ornament, I was just burning off some of the frayed things. And I'm taking apart the tops of the skates here. So they have like a little piece of fur with some greenery stuff in it, and I'm just pulling that apart, getting that out of there so I can use it, just didn't want it on top of the skates, and then putting the fur back on top there. Then I put some jute twine in there to connect the two of them and tied it up on the top where it hangs. Glued down everything, and then went to remaking all of the stuff for a nice piece on top right there in that sort of blank area. So I just used all the bits that came off of the skates and put it all back together. So it's just greenery, some pine cones, and then those white little berry things. So glued those all in there too, and then used the ribbon that was on them and added some beads to the hanger. So I did 3 black, then a white, then 2 black, then a white, and then 1 black and a white, I think is how I did it. Maybe not, maybe it was 3, 2, 1. Well, anyway. So, and then I glued down, that was one of those pre-made bows from the Dollar Tree, and then I used the tie just from the snow sign, I think it was, to put on there, and then just glued in those white things, and that's it. This sign is all done, but it looks so cute. All these elements together that were coordinated so well. Looks really cute. So I really like this piece. I hope you guys like it too. Now, see, here's an example of making a sign when I don't have a Cricut and using what I can buy. And that snow, the ornament that says snow from Dollar Tree worked perfect. Anyway, hope you guys like it as well. Alright, so I have these 2 tag signs from the Dollar Tree. I have some Buffalo Check vinyl paper. And I'm going to put these together, and you'll still be able to see Be Merry and Joy. You see them together, and it's going to become one big, like, ornament or sign or something. You could put it on a wreath, would be really cute, or on just on a front door or something. Anyway, so I'm going to start by removing all of this stuff. I'm going to back these with this so they're sort of two-sided, and then tie them together and embellish them, and I'll end up gluing them so you can still see the word joy and be merry. Okay, yeah, let's create. All right, I start by taking off all these pieces, but it ripped some of the paper off when I was taking the greenery off. So I just took a little glue stick and kind of glued it back down. I knew it wasn't going to matter too much because I was aging this. And then I go ahead and cut my paper, and I want you guys to watch what I did here. I peeled it off and laid the signs down. Well, one was upside down first. And then sliced it off. That's way easier than trimming and then trying to get it on there perfectly. FYI, that's my little trick for you today. And then I did go around the edges just to sort of finish it off. Some of the paper on the front side hangs over and whatnot, so I just sanded the edges really quickly, nothing major. Then I did some sanding on the sign to really rough it up, front and back, and then took my brown shoe polish and went over the signs. I would wipe it off, put it back on, wipe it off, put it back on, just to get to the color that I wanted. And once I had that pretty much done, then I take and glue my 2 signs together, and I want, of course, to be able to still see joy. So I was pretty careful about how I laid that, and then did some more darkening on the back. Took all that greenery that came off of it initially and re-put it back together. I kept, because obviously on the joy one, it had to move over just a little bit so that it would still be there even though the signs were glued together. And then redid my bows and cutting off all that excess on the bow and keeping that for the part that I'm going to put up on top where I'm tying the 2 of them together. So much smaller bow, looks much better. And then, like I said, keeping that excess. I had that bow, the pre-made bow, sitting there just in case, but I did not end up using that. So I have my little extra pieces, and then I'm going to pull out the Jingle Bell garland stuff. I don't know what they call it. And I add some of that to both tops of both of the signs, and then also where I tie the 2 together. So this was, all I did was untie one and tied it. I didn't untie one. I used the string or the ribbon there to tie the 2 together, and then added some of this, like I said, the Jingle Bell here, and I just wrapped it around a pen or a pencil and cut some pieces off and put it on top of each one of the signs, and then at the very top. So I love this. I think this came out really good. I think it's my favorite. Yeah, let me know. What do you think? Don't forget, big thumbs ups while you're watching this. If you're still watching it right now, let's put joy down in the comments. Alrighty. Let's see, where are we going next? Let's make a snowflake sign. one's going to be like super, super easy. So this cost me $3, and I love this this snowflake sign. I just think it's really pretty, and it's well done. There's glue on it, but that's okay. Anyway, not too many sparkles or anything. I think it's well done. So what I'm going to do is take a string of lights. I'm going to put some holes inside of each one of the snowflakes, including the middle one. And this string of light just happens to have 10 lights on it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's going to be perfect. So that's pretty much all I'm going to do to it. I'll also probably remove the hanger just because it sticks out over the top. And I don't think I'm going to do any decorative stuff on top of it. I think I'm going to leave it pretty simple. So this is super easy, and it's going to cost me $4.25. Well, plus the batteries. So we'll figure around $5 for this little project here. Super simple. Let's go. All right. So I put a board underneath, and then I nailed through the center of each one of the snowflakes. And then, and then just pulled it out. I did that to all 10 of them so that I could put the lights through. And then I had to put, it just widened the hole just a little bit. I used my little scissors and then just double checked the lights as I put them in there. And I used hot glue to sort of glue down the wire in the back just so it wouldn't come off. And went all the way around, putting the lights inside, putting my hot glue down to hold it in, and then until we get to the top where I glue down the battery pack on top. I'm just double checking that I'm gluing down all the strings. Okay, so then the little buffalo check ribbon, I just did it around the front of the battery pack so that once I put the bow up, if you could see behind it at all, it would look like the ribbon. And then just made my bow, which is just another it was just almost like a shoestring bow, but I put a couple of them together. That doesn't make sense. I made loops and piled them on top of each other, I guess is the best way to say it. And then because I didn't want the fluffiness of a twist and loop one, I wanted a flatter bow. Then I glued it to the front, and that's it. This is all done. It came out so cool. I love this. Love this craft. I hope you guys do too. So I have these two trees, and I'm going to take the two of them and make one bigger one and alternate the colors by cutting this apart and re-gluing it. So this might be a little bit difficult. I'm not sure. We're going to find out right now, though. It's be super cute and just make it like a patterned, I don't know, like a patterned tree of some kind. I'm dropping things over here. All right, let's go. I started by taking the tinsel off of the tree and then cutting it down into sections. So I just sectioned it. On this one, I cut the top off and then wrapped the black around it. And I think it went like 3 times around on the lower level. We used hot glue just to finish it. But then to put the next one on, I needed it to sit on top. So I put some popsicle stick one way across and then another one, a longer one, across the other way for this to rest on. So I put a popsicle stick on the bottom one and then one on the top one and then glued those two together so that I had my double bottom section. Then cut the middle section off, glued it onto this one, and in hindsight, I don't know why I cut that apart because I could have completely left that, if that makes sense. I could have just put the middle section in here, that first one. Anyway, and then I add on a double section there, and I use the top legs to put it in there. I'm not making sense. Then I take the very last section and glue it on the very top to give me my final bit of height. All right, that was it for this. Pretty simple, but it looks pretty cool. It's just a cheap, easy way to get double the height on this tree. I have two of these houses, which I'm going to glue together. Then I'm gonna give it a nice little popsicle roof here with some popsicle sticks like this, just to pop it out a little bit. And I'm gonna glue these together. I'm gonna paint this black. I'm going to add this ornament on this side, which I think looks really pretty. And then on this side, I'm gonna write December 25th. So, and maybe add a little embellishment up here or something. But first, let's get to gluing and painting. First, let's glue the two together. So some wood glue, some hot glue, boom, bam. And now, I love this. It's so smooth, soothing. You're gonna watch me paint fast forward. It looks so cool to watch painting done really fast. Okay, so I'm painting all the edges black, but look at how quickly that makes this look so different and so good. I absolutely love this. By the way, you could not put the popsicle sticks on the roof because I think it looks fine. I just wanted that extra little dimension on it. So that's why I put the popsicle sticks on the side, on the top, on the roof. And I just made sure too that my edges were all painted, like around if there was anything showing on the front, any wood. And then I paint 6 popsicle sticks because I'm going to use 3 on each side to put on the roof. I had to cut them down a little bit. Just on one side because I wanted the rounded side for the bottom of the roof. And then glued them all down. Boom, boom. And after I get both sides all glued down, then I guess I have 4 on each one. I was then 8, sorry. Yeah, it's 8 popsicle sticks. Then I take some paint and paint in the top part where it all came together. All right, so now, so easy. Glue this, and I did leave the chalkboard on there. That was my glue spot. And glue that ornament on, flip it over. Now the Merry Christmas wood sign, I have to trim it because it's got like, it's like a banner. Oh wait, first, sorry, that's right. I add twine. Gosh, I'm just not speaking well today. Some jute twine around the edge of this little chalkboard sign because it was unfinished. And I didn't want to try and go in there with a paintbrush to do the black on it. I could have pulled it off and done that, but I thought this was a fine way to take care of that. And it was a more natural look with the jute twine because I'm going to put this natural wood up there. So look, I'm carving, just getting that end piece off because it's like a banner and I just want it to look like a sign and it's going to fit better this way. Furniture marker all around the edge and then just a little hot glue. Boom, boom, that's up. Here we go. I'm going to write December 25th with my white chalk thing. And that didn't work, so I cleaned it all off. It just didn't look right. And then I tried a silver one, that's too light. So then I go back to a metallic white marker and I start writing December 25th. And all I do is just keep going over it and over it and over it. And then I go in with a black one after I get the white pretty white. And once I go in with the black one, I then go around it again with the white one because the black is what you end up seeing. I can get a finer line out of it. So I just do December 25th in the black and then I go around it even more to identify that, or to outline the December 25th. Anyway, it looks really good in the end. Alright, so which one was your favorite, guys? Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed these. I know I had fun making them. And now let's see, because I'm going to give you a gift basket out of all of these. Okay, so none of those were that difficult, were they? And now look, how beautiful is this gift basket? All color coordinated, looking all pretty with all 5 of those gifts in there. And you know what? This basket was like super cheap at a thrift store, just a white basket. Worked out perfect. So when I look at all of this, the entire thing is less than $30, my cost for all of this. What a great gift, right? And you could throw some extras in there if you want, but I think it's perfect just the way it is. So have to tell me what you guys think about all this. I think they came out beautiful. I think this was a fun challenge. I love the 5 for under 5. So which one was your favorite? Make sure you tell me down below. All right, again, thank you so much for watching. Guess what? I'm gonna see you back here tomorrow for what? Yes, for day number 6 of my 25 straight days of Christmas. So make sure you tune back in for that. All right, everybody, have a great day, a great week, a great life. And as always, don't forget, please go watch the playlist now and tell everybody that Amy from Bella's Bargain sent you over. And I hope you find a channel that you absolutely love. There's a few that I know that I love that are on this playlist. So hopefully you will like some of the same ones. All right, and where was I gonna say? Have a great day, great week, great life. Oh yeah, oh, and as always, from your singing crafty crafter, joy to the world and happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. We'll see you back here tomorrow for day number 6. Bye, besties.